Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so today we're going to do a few different things. Mainly, I really love the idea of doing like some really good contouring on my skin. I've been watching so many YouTube videos on contouring, and I've got a new palette in the mail recently that I've used it a little bit, but mainly just like for my eyebrows. So I really want to try it out and see what we end up with. So let's get started. Alright, first I'm going to start off by getting a nice little fluffy cotton ball here and putting a little bit of witch hazel just to tell my skin I cleaned it, but I'm not sure if I got everything nice and clean. Makeup ready. We're gonna cake it on today. Alright. Here we go. And you might see my eyes kind of drift off a little bit. I have a mirror right behind you, basically. I have a mirror behind the camera so I can kind of see what I'm doing. I already put my hair kind of in the little bunny bun thing. I'll pull it down a little there so you guys can see what I've done to it. Okay. Alright, I am all done. Okay, so I've been hearing about a few different tricks from just everywhere. Just either I've gotten information off of YouTube, or internet, or people. So we're gonna try a few things. One thing I heard that you can do as a primer instead of using a primer, if you don't have any, I don't have any right now, is to use Vaseline. We're gonna try it out. It's winter where I live. The weather is kind of up and down still, so some days it's close to 70 and at night it drops down to the 20s and stuff like that. So my skin is kind of dry, so I'm okay with the idea of using Vaseline because it kind of will just sit on the outside of my skin and not kind of let the makeup dry my skin out. So I've got some Vaseline here on my hand, and I think I'll use a concealer. No, I think I'll use my hands to put this on my skin. I'm just gonna kind of go like in a downward motion. It feels very gross, but it's for the makeup, so we'll see. So, how was you guys this weekend? Yeah, me and my friends, some of my friends on this side of town, we went out to eat. We went to the movies. We saw Best Man Holiday. It was not as well. It was a good movie, but it was really sad, and I like my sad at home on my couch, not in a movie theater, so I can cry in private. It was really good. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, but it was good. Just a little touchy. Alright, so we did the faux primer. So the first thing they say to do is to actually do your foundation first. I've seen a lot of videos. Some say do the contouring first. Some say do the foundation first. I've seen more videos say do foundation first. So we're going to use this foundation color here. It's really nice and creamy. And I love using these little brushes. I mean, I've got like a million of them. So, you know, I'm not a makeup artist, but I use them for different things. So I'm going to use this to actually put my makeup on because I just like the coverage when I do it like this. So they say to basically do your face, do your coverage. I do circles like that after I get it on. Okay. kind of trying to make it like soft, I guess, like it's been sprayed on, like lightly. So this is something else I heard you could do to get. Ooh, this is shiny, man. Well, I hope we meant to put all this other stuff on, powder and so forth. I won't look like I've been outside rolling around in fried chicken. Okay. Get the sides of my nose and by my ears here. Of course. I'll get you to just a little there, right? Right here. Okay. I'm gonna go down your nose too. Alright. Okay. Your makeup's pretty good today though, so if I see anything while we're going that I think will look good on you and you can tell me, I'll, yeah, definitely brush it up. Oh, hold on. Okay. Awesome. Alright. So we've got that on. So after you do that, the next thing you're supposed to do is use your powder and I guess just kind of set that. So I'm gonna do that. So this is my powder. I've got some in this nice little container top here. It's actually Mary Kay, which I really like Mary Kay stuff. I'm using kind of a combination of like store stuff, dollar store stuff, high-end stuff. You know, I kind of just buy whatever I can financially afford at the time. Typically, I'm not a particular brands kind of person when it comes to most makeup items. I have a few things that I really like, but I just come out and I see something and I like it, I buy it. I try it out if I, if I can. So, here we go. See if this like tones everything down, because right now to me it looks freaking crazy. Thanks for agreeing with me, I appreciate that. I like how you're saying I look crazy to myself after I say it. Alright. Okay. So what else has been going on? Yeah, I always notice that it seems to me like there's a, like, almost like, let's say on a full moon, everyone acts crazy. It's kind of like when one person's going through something, it seems like everybody really is, like a different face, same scenario, same situations. Like, if I'm having relationship issues with my husband, someone else is having a relationship issue with their boss, and someone else is having a relationship issue with their sibling and auntie. So you've been having some things going on. Okay. I know you kind of talked to me about that before. Yeah. Well, hold on one second. So I'm going to do the next contouring thing. So the next thing that I'm supposed to, actually, I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick. So I'm going to contour the eyebrows. So that means I have to make it really, really light in certain spots. And then really, really then I can kind of shape my eyebrows. So let's see how this part goes, which I'm excited about. I'm usually pretty good at this. We got a few sounds going on down here. Okay, so get back to what you were telling me. But let me just let you know, the first thing I'm going to do is the contour color, and then after I do the contour color underneath my eyebrow, then I'm going to do the eyebrow, okay? And then we can keep talking though. So I think I'm going to use something in this family for the contour. Then I use this really dark color here to fill in my eyebrows with, okay? Alright, so finish telling me what you were saying. But doesn't that happen a lot with that group of people? I know, I hate that, like, I I'm gonna get up a little bit closer because I just want to make sure you can really see what I'm doing. But I hate how you're always putting yourself out there, you know, and they seem like they just let you fall. It just makes me sad. I mean, you're such a great person, and it's unfortunately that a lot of times it's like someone is so great and so awesome, and no one, no one like sees that part. All they see is like, oh, they're so strong, they can handle it, they're doing fine, you know. And it's like sometimes you don't want to have to fall in order to be caught, you know. I know, I'm so sorry, sweetie. No, I totally understand. I mean, I sympathize with you like 100% because I've definitely been there. I mean, I think what it is, sometimes it's like when you smile and when you're happy and, you know, you're overall a bubbly person. I mean, you're so kind and you're sweet to others that sometimes people think that you're so full that you can never go empty emotionally. I don't, you know, that's what I think it is. It's like people think that strong people have a endless supply of strength. Yeah. You're allowed to be as weak as you want around here. I'm not going to judge you. I'll just look at you in your eyes, tell you you're amazing, and give you a hug. Okay? No. I don't think that, you know, just because you go through something in life and people can't be there for you in the way that you would like them to be, I don't think that that means that, you know, that they're not allowed to be a part of your life. I think that sometimes we give people names that have such weight on them that the expectation outweighs the ability of the person. So, like, I learned that when it came to my parents that raised me. You know my story about foster care and stuff. But, you know, I know they loved me. I know they cared about me. And I called them mom and dad. And unfortunately, those words, mom and dad, have a lot of weight. And unfortunately, because of that, I allowed the name to surpass the person's abilities. So what I was kind of doing was, I was kind of going, you're my mom, you're my dad, you're supposed to be superheroes. And whenever they couldn't come through, like, you know, Clark Kent taking off his glasses and being amazing in the way that I needed them to be amazing, I would kind of like shut down, and I'd be like, well, maybe that means they don't care. Maybe that means they don't love me. Maybe that, you know, I put all these words to the situation that honestly, it wasn't necessary for me to do that. Sometimes we have to realize, like I tell my kids all the time, and you know, maybe this will help you. It's like sometimes I'm mommy and sometimes I'm Jackie. Like Jackie messes up. You don't always have to be so strong. I know. Yeah, it's like you're like stuck in that part and the expectation that people have of you. I mean, at some point in your life, you have to decide who you are, what you really want, and how far you're willing to go to get it. You know, sometimes you can't look at things or people when they're no longer in your environment as a loss, you know? Sometimes you have to look at that situation that occurred as a emptying of responsibility that was unnecessary, you know? I know I look crazy in the middle of a very serious conversation. The next few things that I'm supposed to do, I'm going to do yours so we can both look crazy together so this conversation doesn't get too intense. I'm supposed to strike my nose, strike the tip of my lip, do my chin, and lighten the under of my eye and the tops of my cheekbone, tops of my cheeks here. So let's keep going, let's keep talking. Let me do you. So let's like come down a little. I'm gonna tee you up like me. Alright, here we go. Just straight down your nose. Good. Very good. Yay, we look crazy together. Alright, awesome. So when do you think this sort of like super strong, superhero being in you is like created? You think you've always been that way, or do you think it's like a circumstantial thing? Oh, that's right. I remember when you went through that. Oh, the color I'm using now is there's this thing called banana yellow. It's this yellowy one here. I'm supposed to put it under my eyes, so I don't know if I'm supposed to do it now or not, but let's just keep going. I'm amateur. Okay, so back to what you were saying about that incident that happened. Yeah, that was pretty rough. You think that was the changing point for you? That was right at the beginning of when I met you. See, I wish I had a reference to who you were before the incident, so I could really sit here and be like, babe, remember when, we used to do this and that, but I wasn't like around. I'm so sorry I wasn't there. So who were you before the incident? Like, what part of you wasn't so like, I have to be so strong and I can just maybe be a little goofy, and when I need help I ask? Like, when did at what time in your life were you that kind of person? Yeah, that's so sweet. No, it's really sweet actually. Like, it's, the thing I realize in life that seems to be really hard for a lot of people. Use a little bit of this concealer. It's Bobby Ross or something, I don't know. And the one thing I realize that's really hard for a lot of people in life is like the ability to be just intimate. Like, intimate meaning like one-on-one. I'm open. Here's my heart. I know you're not gonna hurt it. In friendships, and work, and family, and relationships. So when you went through that, we have to build up certain things to protect ourselves sometimes. And, unfortunately, sometimes that protection kind of puts us in a weird position to, like, for self, preservation to, like, kick in and take over. It's like, all of a sudden you find yourself, like, the part of you that would run away now becomes the part of you that's your reasoning. It's like, I'm not running away. I'm just going out of town because this is best. I got this great job. And when really it's just, it's your coping skills. It's like your coping skills are driving the car, your emotions are in the back, and, you're somewhere in a toddler seat looking at all of this happen. Yeah, I guess that's when they call us crazy. But sometimes you gotta, like, you can't blame yourself when that occurs. It's like, does anyone blame the person who's drowning and starts gasping for air underwater, even though it makes no sense to do that? Yeah, it's like, we have sympathy for that situation, Society can be so backwards, but when someone's crying for genuine help, we seem to not have sympathy. It's so sad and so backwards. I don't know why we're like that. Yeah, it's like I told you that one time, like, when I'm friends with someone, I look at your heart. When I hear the tone of your voice change in the conversation, it's like, wait a minute, she's not saying she's happy, she's saying she's happy. And I can't help but to be there for you. The dark stuff, you need it too. Alright, come on, let's do this. Alright, so I'm gonna do, supposed to contour from your eyebrows down to your nose, and the sides of your cheekbones. I think those They say it's supposed to look crazy and to not worry, so let's see what happens. Alright, so let me do you. Here. It's pretty fun. We don't really get to hang out like this all the time, so this is like really nice. And now work, life, kids, family, it sucks, man. It's not that it sucks. It's just that it's so nice when you just get to see your friends and it's just you and them. It's no work in the background, no bills to talk about. But anyways, so, you know, where do we go from here, you know, as people? It's like, where do we go? Once we know we're jacked up, once we know we've got some work to do, where do we go from there? What do you think? That's an awesome solution. Yeah, kind of like just look deep inside and try to remember who you are again. I agree. I totally agree. I think that's like the most sense I've heard of anything like all day. It's so funny to me how like the most common things that we would like think of as our like normal life stuff, like look inside, remember who you are. It's like someone has to tell us for us to remember. It's madness. What's wrong with this? Nothing, we're just fabulous. I'm just fabulous. Anyway. Right. We're fabulous. And you're fabulous. And you've been so strong through all of that, and you come out on the other side with a smile that hasn't been tainted, and I adore you for it. 100%. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're like going back to that same original foundation color, and we're like buffing everything away, which I kind of like. I still look really greasy, but in the mirror it doesn't look so greasy. I think it's this light, which I'll turn off when we're done, so you can like probably see what it really looks like. It's actually not as shiny. It's kind of cool that it's kind of cool. That's kind of all I have to say about that. Alright, so I'm supposed to kind of go close to the eyebrow and get that white off the top, which my eyebrows are looking fierce. I mean, you came with your eyebrows looking fierce. You know me and my eyebrows. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do next is eyeshadow. So I saw a tutorial on a smoky eye, and it was the most simplest, coolest smoky eye I've ever seen. So that's what we're going to do today to get our fabulous back. Alright, so I'm going to use this really nice soft brush. And I'm just going to go in some black. So this is what this guy did. It was a guy, and he was awesome. He was fabulous. Alright, so he did the middle of the eye and did black. And in a crease. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye. So, in the middle of the eye. And crease. Cool. Then he did his color. So I think I'm going to go smoked out all the way. And I've got this really nice like palette of colors here. Look at all these colors. I think it's like the fall going fall? Doesn't it kind of remind you of summer going into fall? I really like it. So I'm going to go with this kind of really nice, deep kind of bronzy brown. So the next thing you're supposed to do is to make a V or a C, depending on the shape of your eye. So my eyes kind of slant down, so you're going to do kind of like a C. Okay, like a U, a soft V. Alright, so I'm supposed to go here, and then up, here, up, and then the same thing on the other eye. So you're gonna go, sorry about that, I'm gonna go here, looking pretty amazing. Then you take your brush. I'm gonna use a different brush for this, but you take your brush and then you use a little bit of your like regular just facial makeup, and you blend this space under your eyebrow with your own kind of skin complexion. Oh, that really kind of works. Okay. So I'm do this. Good. Cool. I'm going to go back over the black again just to kind of layer up. I'm going to use a little bit of a different black because the first black I was using was kind of like a soft black, and this one's like a lot deeper black. It's in this little, I think I got it from the dollar store. The colors in it are like really deep. So I'm going to go back over this section and lid. Good. That's way more intense. Same thing here. Awesome. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to that dark brown bronze that we had and do my U slash C. A little stuff that over. Now that this black is darker. Ooh, sexy girl. I'm gonna get your eyes. What color do you want? Oh, that's gonna look really good on you. Okay, cool. Made a little bit of a mistake here on my face, so I'm not gonna show you. So I guess to a certain degree is very normal. So I'm just kind of fixing the little smudge that I made with the makeup underneath my eye here. Good. Cool. So what else has been going on with you? Let's talk about some positive stuff, because I know you wanted a new car. I don't know if that, if you ended up getting one or not. Were you able to? Oh, you went to a dealership? How was that experience? I am not a dealership person at all. It was good? Did anyone go with you? Oh, that's good. That was sweet. Totally sweet. 100%. Oh no, you're not like, it was like soft white inside of your eye. That's supposed to be part of the contouring too. Okay. Anyways, back to your car. I'm gonna do my lips. Yeah. was that? Oh, awesome. Oh, good. I love new car smell. Yeah. All that craziness going on, your life, it was really nice for you to go and do that for yourself. I know that's just for you. Yeah. What'd you do afterwards? Because, I mean, you went early in the day. Oh, okay. Oh, man. You like to ride horses? I didn't even know that. It's so cool. No, it's freaking awesome. I mean, when I was young, I used to kind of like ride horses a bit here and there. I used to go to Shenandoah, like Virginia area. It was so much fun. I loved it. I actually had a black horse named Shenandoah. It was so awesome. Like, coolest horse ever in life. It was all black everything. It was so pretty. What kind of horse are you on? Yeah? Nice. Super cool. Super, super, super cool, actually. Okay. Go, girl. Oh, boy. Well, I'm glad you're smiling. Thanks. You always make me smile. I know that. Like, always. We always have a great time together, number one. And I love that we can, like, talk about anything. It's just, like, makes me feel special. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, I think this contour thing is doing. So let's see. Alright, let's change the light here to more normal light so I don't look crazy. Let's see. So I don't like this nose thing. It makes me look like I'm 15 years old. But everything else I think is pretty cool. You look so pretty. Thanks for coming over and having a good time with me tonight. I don't want you to go. Well, I got a few little things for you. You want to hear what I got? Alright, so I got something. I want you to tell me. Close your eyes. Tell me what you think it is. It's my jewels for my nails. So when I get ready to do my nails, maybe you can come back over and help me out. Yeah, I got quite a bit, but a lot of them are in this crinkly paper that they came in. So maybe you can help me with opening them all up.